Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome to Chelsea Fun Girl 1. This is my channel, and I would like to talk about the new this year's Digimon that's been going out, Digimon Adventure Tri, and I'd like to just tell you about my opinion of it. Right, first things first. I want to talk to you about what's my favourite thing and what's my favourite season. Right, my favourite season is 1, and people didn't like 2, but I really like 2. But when back in my day, when I was watching CITV and for the English dub, I know people say don't watch the English dub, it's really crap. But in the end, I drew up the English dub, so I have to stick with it. Right. 3 was confusing because the way I was in the middle of 2 and then it just jumped to 3 all of a sudden. I was like, what happened to 2? And yeah, I know about the endings and things like that. The epilogue, which was so bad, it was so rushed. Please change it, God, change it. Right, there's a few things that I've been hearing on the internet that right, first things first, the voice actors to come back. I really want all the original to come back. All the original. So Joshua Seth, who played Ty for the English dub, he said that he will come back if he's asked. And also, is it Jimmy Nimue, the voice of 10 to 1. Sorry if I got it wrong. I'm so bad with names. But also there has been a video about, which I've only recently known about, I've never seen it, that Laura Jill Miller, who voiced Kari, said if she was asked, she would play Kari again. So I think a load of the original cast will be up for the doing again. But come on, seriously, we need to get these people back. Because what's the point of doing new voices? Okay, people saying, alright, this is another thing that I've seen pop up in. What about TK? Right, I know the original Ventures. In 1999, TK was 8 years old. Fair enough. It was good. He was really relying on his brother Matt. Right. Then he went to 02, and he became 11 because he was in 7th grade. So he was in secondary school. And so yeah, I know Joe must have been in high school because he must have been about 17. Yeah, he was 17, 18. He's the eldest, so he's eldest by a while. Ty and the rest of them are probably about 14, so they're quite above. So TK and Kara are probably about 11. Right, if that's the case, right, in the new Tri 03, why is it a problem for people to understand that TK and Kari, of course they're gonna grow up. That's the point. So for example, TK and Kara will probably end up being 14. So they'll be older teenagers. Ty, of course, will be 17, and so is Matt and the rest, Sora, Mimi, and Izzy. Joe, of course, will be more older. So we were saying about 4 years. He'll be 19? Yeah, he'll be like going to. He'll be, what we will say, we'll be going to college. So he'll be going to college. So that's the problem. And also, what's the other thing? Yeah. And the other thing I think was really bad you know, I saw the pictures because I've been doing my digi-egg. Click the digi-egg. You know, keep it going, people, because otherwise it will, you know, won't hatch fast enough, so we don't get any information. And I saw the picture. At first, when I looked at the picture, I was like, oh god, don't tell me they'll screw this up. And the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's getting used to it, so I'm not too worried about the picture. What I want as well is to take Zero. What they'll probably do, if they're going to concentrate on Ty and Matt and all them, TK on that side, so it's going to be 0-2 on the other kind of, on the other way, on the other kind of version of it, if you kind of think of it. Like, for example, it was all based around TK, Davis and Ken and all that, and then the older ones just kind of popped in. Right, so what's it going to probably do is it's probably going to go to the opposite side. So you probably go around to Ty, Matt, Sora and all that, TK and Kari, and then Davis, Ken, Yodi and Cody will probably pop in. I think that's what they might do. So it's kind of like an opposite way of doing things, which I kind of, if it happens, I like Davis as a character. People think he's annoying, but I'm like, oh, okay, he's actually a decent character. He makes me laugh. And but in the end, it's really important. If look, I know people say, you know, watch the sub, and probably is you gotta understand. In the 90s, I had no connection to the sub at all. I had no connection in anywise, so unless you saw the sub on TV, you cannot see it. So in Britain, England, I never had a connection with any sub. It was always dub. So of course I'm gonna grow up with dub. So the only one I'm actually seeing lately for sub is Naruto, because the dub's taking way too long to catch up. I think it's like 100 episodes. I went from dub to sub and went boom boom with it, so I caught up. And but like I said, I was with the original three. So it was I know there was like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Digimon. Right. Digimon, I always be sub, which I always be dub, sorry, and I watched on CRTV. It was every day after school, every Thursday, and then it was Pokemon on Saturdays, and you know what I mean. It's all, and I liked the Veronica. Is it Tyler? No, it's Taylor. Sorry, Veronica Taylor, and she voiced Ash. And I was really gutted when I heard that she got, we don't need you no more, go away. And I was just like, I was thinking, what? After all this time, and you kind of just, you know what I mean? It's like, thank you, and just kind of like, piss off, you know what I mean? It's really annoying. And, right, the second, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I only watched a few episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! I wasn't really into it too much, but I had to watch that on Sky One. It was very, it was very, very, a lot of things I had to do with that. But anyway, back to Digimon. So now, as you can see, a lot of us who are older, when I watched Digimon, I was 11, 10, 11. So now I'm older. We will always watch dub. Like a specific thing like Digimon or Pokemon, we will always watch it in dub, unless people change their mind. But I will never change my mind. It will be weird for me watching it in sub. I have tried it once, and all I heard was very episode 1, and I was like, oh my god, this is so different. I'm too much at hearing Thai and everything. All I heard was like the Japanese version names, Tai Chi and Yamato and Takuru and Hoshino and Mimi Jo and Sora were all the original names, and Hakari And I was, yes, see, it was really weird. I was like, oh my god. And I couldn't get on with it. I keep thinking I was gonna hear Joshua Steph's voice when I first heard that, when that first episode, but in the end, what can you do? But what we need to do, people, all of us in the world, we need to bond together. Whoever likes the Japanese sub, you want the original characters to come back for sub, and anybody who loves dub, you need to pull together, get these original voice actors back. That means Michael Reese and all of them. Josh Joseph, who was happy to play it, they need to tell these people, tell the creators, Bandai, and tell them that we need the original actors back. Otherwise, it won't work. It won't work. And I know that for a fact. Because people who, if they change the voice actors, people are picky. Like Revenge of the Oboromon, I was shocked. I thought, oh, this is going to be really good. All the original actors, and as soon as I heard Toy's voice, I was like, what the hell? Where is Joss? It's like, where's Joshua Seth? It's like, what the hell? Why is he different? And I thought, no, ain't Ty. So immediately, of course, this little voice in my head is going, ain't Ty. So of course, it's a good story, but it's that one voice really kind of. Luckily, he wasn't in it a lot. It's more about David Ken, so it wasn't too bad. But really need to pull together, people. That's really what you want. You know, don't give up, people. Don't give up. And hopefully we'll be able to find out more about it. I just hope that what I like as well, I really hope they do this, that they'll do, if I remember correctly, in 1999 they did Digimon Sub, and then I found out they did it like I think they did Digimon Sub like December of 1999. Then after in March 2000 they became dub. So I hope they do that and they kind of coexist together, and not like, for example, sub is like halfway through Tree and then dub starts, because I'm just gonna be really ticked off that happens, because I'll be like, oh god, how long do I have to wait? So, and I really hope that they will just, they really want this to be a success for not just the Japanese version, but also for the dub to be a success. They need to pull their finger out, get the money and pay these voice actors, so then we will all enjoy it, they will enjoy it, going back to their old routines, and it will be a huge success. And I guarantee that it will be remembered just like it was back in 1999. Being all sentimental, but that is my opinion. And I'm just gonna do a quick favourite. Who's my favourite character? I have to say, Tyler's always will be my favourite. Matt, I'm not. I don't mind Matt. I like the voice. The voice is perfect for him, but the character really annoys me. I like him when he's more about the friendship. I think it's nice, but when he's more like he's gonna deck Ty, he's more like, I need to see TK, and I'm just like, Jesus, this kid feels like he's got this world on his shoulders. Like, dude, it's really cool and really freaky. But Mimi was annoying as hell. Even back then, she was annoying. She really annoyed me. You know, I cannot do this, my feet hurt and everything. She was complaining. I felt, Sora, please deck her. But And then when she kind of, when it went to 02, I preferred 02 because all the kind of young kiddie kind of thing, Izzy was a bit rude because it's completely just blanked everybody. But then after he started to become a bit of a mentor, which I really liked, Ty and Matt became mentors to Davis. Matt became more, but he's still a bit of a big head. Ty will always be. I think Ty has changed, but I don't think he's as. Let me see. Ty, I think he ain't changed the most in that. No, he hasn't really. I don't think Ty really changed much in 02, except for being a bit more mature. But that's really the big change. Sora is less like a mum and more like a teenager. Mimi finally grew up, but then she's like, oh, this is the designer blouse, and I'm just like, oh god, she's back. Izzy is more like, bit of a. I like him because he's like a big older brother to Cody, and I really like that. And Joe, he's changed more. He's like, I'm gonna get this if I touch this. This is not human consumption with the eggs. And I was like, oh, Joe forgot to eat. And but Joe's more like relaxed. If you need anything, reliable Joe. And Yoli was like, Yoli. She was not too bad, but I think she's the type that she's a bit like Davis, all action and no brains. Davis is the same, which Ty was, but then he was a bit iffy with the friendship like Matt. TK, he's changed, but I don't know, he's grown up, so you do see that grown upness. He's like, for one thing, he's not a crybaby anymore. If you need a punch, which Ken did with the Digimon Emperor, then he will, give you one. You could tell he likes Kari. There is no doubt in my mind he does not like Kari. He is no doubt in my mind he does not like Kari. And if people say, there's not, TK and Kari does not belong together, and I'm like, bullshit. TK and Kari will always be together. Kari likes TK. I think in 02, Kari's a bit of a teaser. She is a complete tease between TK and TK and Davis, because in the end she really does tease Davis, but in the end I think she's all innocent doing it. Like, for example, when Davis is like, I'm gonna sort Digimon Emperor, all trying to impress him. The next minute she's you will save Digimon World, right, TK? And he's like, dude, it's like she bladed that out. I was like, damn, she might as well just gone to Davis and just told him to shut the fuck up. Damn. But in the end, I really, really think that I'm looking so forward to this Digitree, and I'm going to keep doing the eggs, so please keep doing the eggs, because we found a picture and the picture looks good. And I just wanted to know what the Digimon looks like now, because I've seen loads of fan art, but I want to see the real thing. But please, if anybody wants to do a petition or anything, let me know. My username for my YouTube is ChelseaFangirl01, and if you want a petition like for the original voices for the English dub, I will happily sign. And what I mean, need to keep it, but also it's not. I'm so happy it's back, because it was a part of my childhood that I was really missing. And oh god, I was like, oh my god, it's back. I could have jumped on the wall. I could have jumped on the ceiling. It was really, really crazy. But I need I think so true. I think it was a. I think Digimon's giving a lot of kids around the world a bond. So we like the regional, we like the Digidestins of the world because we always have a memory of it. So Digimon does rule, yeah. So check out my other videos, and I'll chat to you later. Peace out.